World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. At least 129 people have died from landslides in Nepal, with dozens still missing following 3 days of monsoon rains. According to a report by VOA News, local officials said rescuers were able to retrieve 14 bodies from 2 buses that were buried in a highway near the capital city of Kathmandu, while another 23 bodies were dug out from various vehicles on the same location. In a statement, the Nepali police said around 86 others were injured during the flooding and landslides, while 62 people remain to be unaccounted for. It added that the death toll was expected to increase as reports come in from several villages across the country. At least 34 people were killed in the capital city as the southern part of Kathmandu was inundated due to the flooding. The Nepali government had already announced that schools and colleges will be closed for the next 3 days to let police, soldiers, and volunteers clean up the city, especially highways buried by landslides. The Minister of Health in Rwanda announced that 6 people have died due to an outbreak of Marburg virus, mostly health workers in the intensive care unit. In a video statement posted on X, Health Minister Sabin Sanzimana said 20 cases of Marburg disease have been identified since the outbreak was confirmed last Friday. According to the World Health Organization or WHO, Marburg disease causes severe viral hemorrhagic fever in humans. Symptoms include high fever, severe headache, severe malaise or lack of energy, muscle aches, severe watery diarrhea, abdominal pain and cramping, nausea, and vomiting. The health minister added that contact tracing is underway to those who have been in interaction with infected individuals. Fruit bats are considered to be natural hosts of the virus, which is transmitted to people and spreads among humans through direct contact, including surfaces and materials contaminated by the infected individual. And news from the Philippines Foreign Service Post, Philippine Ambassador to Israel Pedro Juni Lalo Jr. gathered Filipino community or Philcom leaders to personally thank them and bid them farewell at the end of his term as ambassador. The simple party was held at the residence of Ambassador Lalo and Madame Carrie Jane Lalo in Herzliya. In his message, the ambassador lauded the unity and collaboration of Philcom leaders throughout his service as head of the embassy. This unity and cooperation have been the backbone of the embassy and the Filipino community in facing the ongoing challenge of the current situation in Israel. Ambassador Juni asked Philcom leaders to continue to strengthen their engagement with the embassy and also support his successor. Meanwhile, Ambassador Laylo also led an online meeting with leaders, coordinators, and members of the Filipino community in Israel. The meeting was held in response to the existing security situation after Israel's airstrikes in Lebanon and to share with Philcom the security briefing prepared by Defense and Armed Forces Attaché Colonel Ray Gubantes. The meeting was also an occasion for Ambassador Juni to thank and bid farewell fellow citizens in Israel as his term as ambassador ends on the 30th of September. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Leo Magpayo. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.